the continuing saga of proper grassroots football.
As a manager, you have to earn the right to go looking at longer plans, and you have to earn the respect of the spectators. And the only way you can do that is by winning trophies and getting promotion. That's what both Stuart and I hope to do within the next 7 days, and a massive 7 days they are.
Last week, the Dons played their penultimate league game, conceding a home defeat to Harlow Town. On form, Staines Town have now pushed through to second place. As AFC Wimbledon approach their third year in the playoff semi-finals, all thoughts are on the week ahead. Today, the Dons play their last league game away to AFC Hornchurch. With the sun out and no points to play for, it's a chance for fans and players alike to reflect on the season and settle any pre-playoff nerves.
We're going to win today.
What you're looking for as a manager, you're looking to try and play well if you can, you're looking to try and win if you can, but most of all, don't get anybody injured.
So the two AFCs in the division go head-to-head this afternoon in the final league game of the season. Fourth place Hornchurch entertaining third place Wimbledon. And if it stays like that after today's game, the two sides will meet once again in Tuesday evening's playoff semi-final. So some early defending then for the Dons to do. Oh, that's a smart early save for Andy Little, playing his first Dons game this afternoon since November, when he got injured, ironically, against AFC Hornchurch. So long throw in then from Mickey Haswell towards Ramon Rose, but he's well dealt with there by some no-nonsense defending from Hornchurch, who once again clear the ball deep into Dons territory. And in the end, Andy Little has to clear the ball out for a throw-in. So Michael Brothers then with the throw-in for AFC Hornchurch. Currently camped deep inside Dons territory. Here's Boateng now. Once again, Brothers down the right-hand side. Looking for the opportunity to cross the ball. He's surrounded by Dons defenders, but still in possession is Brothers. And he squared it right across the area. It's Dean Green. Oh, that's a fantastic finish. It's 1-0 to Hornchurch, and Andy Little has had quite a quiet afternoon so far. Had no chance with that one.
We're in the playoffs, so it's not going to make much of a difference. But with a bit of luck, we'll get for second place. Otherwise, we'll get third, and we still have a home playoff on Tuesday night, so it should be good fun.
Fingers crossed, Tuesday night, Kings Meadow's going to be rocking.
Danny Glosier then with a throw-in for Hornchurch. Into Dean Green now, who scored the Hornchurch goal. And he lets another shot go, but this time there's no way past Andy Little. So here goes Tony Finn now, on as a half-time substitute for the Dons. Taking on the Hornchurch defence down the right-hand side, and slipping a great ball through as well for Steve Ferguson. Right-hand side of the area, great chance here for the Dons. It's in towards John Main. Oh, and in the end, a heroic clearance there by Elliot Stiles. Still the Dons then looking to get back on level terms. Around 20 minutes remaining, the ball played into the penalty area. Flicked away by the Hornchurch defence, but here goes Elliot Buchanan now. He'll chase this ball and get to it. And he's also managed to deliver a great cross towards the far side of the area. Oh, and it's John Main. Oh, and it's 1-1. And exactly 3 months to the day after he got his metatarsal injury, John Main celebrates his return to the Dons starting lineup in the best possible way. Once again restored between the two sides, but of course a victory for Hornchurch this afternoon would give them a big psychological boost ahead of Tuesday evening's playoff semi-finals. Chances few and far between this afternoon, it has to be said, here at Bridge Avenue. But now a chance for Chris Lee picking it up for Hornchurch. Oh, he's tiptoed his way through the Dons defence. Great chance for 2-1. Oh, with his teammates queuing up, Lee took the responsibility himself, and it was just a vital touch from Andy Little that took it past that post. So deep into stoppage time then, Rob Quinn with the ball forward for AFC Wimbledon towards John Mayne. Is there a chance for the Dons to grab a late winner? But no, Mayne's dispossessed there by Frankie Curley, and Michael Brothers completes the clearance. It's out for a throw-in. But in fact, no, there goes the final whistle. It's finished 1-1 this afternoon. The Dons then finished third in the Ryman Premier Division this season. Hornchurch will finish fourth, and that means the two sides will do battle once again this Tuesday evening in the playoff semi-final.
Games to go. 2. That'll do me. Been a long season.
I don't eat before playoffs. I don't sleep before playoffs. So last year I cried all the way home from Bromley.
It's quite tense. I mean, I might be old, but I mean, I've supported Wimbledon now for getting on for 50 years. So, as I say, we've had the ups and downs, but this is probably almost as tense as I think I've felt over the years, quite frankly.
Wimbledon finished third behind Staines Town in the Ryman League Premier Division final table. On Tuesday night, Staines will play Ramsgate in their playoff semi-final, while the Dons will again face AFC Hornchurch. But in football, 3 days can be a long time.
There's no doubt about it that everything that we've done throughout this year really hinges on tomorrow night. This club is my life. So when it hurts, I think it hurts deeper. But when it's good, I reckon it feels 10 times better than it could ever do to fans of other clubs.
But you know, all season when you've had a tense finish to a game, and you really think you're getting, you know, quite edgy, you just know in the back of your mind this is nothing compared to a playoff semi. The reason why it's worse is because we've been in them before, you see, and so we know what it's like to go and lose them. So we know the tension that we're going to get for 90 minutes, and we also know the desperation.
I joined a year ago, and we played Bromley in the playoffs, and it's a one-legged affair. So you've got to keep. And last year we had a man sent off,
and you could just see it was like it was in slow motion. It was like, no, here we go again. Yo, what chance do we stand down to 10 men?
Which basically killed us a bit because we lost momentum. We were by far the better team.
That was totally depressing because you just felt that 11 against 11, we were going to win. We were never not going to win that game. And then we didn't, and it hurt us like mad.
Players looked completely desolate, like they'd failed. I mean, they were literally walking around the side of the pitch, shaking hands, apologising to the fans. You know, we're really sorry.
It was, you know, devastating and absolute despair. And to be honest, I couldn't deal with that again this year, and we just got to make sure we do what's necessary.
The whole club is under pressure because it's very, very important that we succeed in these playoffs.
I think we're the best team in the playoffs, but then you start bringing in the whole kind of notion of home advantage. Is there really an advantage? You know, you've seen how poor we've been playing at home, so we'll see.
We've got the supporter base that both expects and deserves to be playing in a higher league, and I have the finances and the budget to get our team into the league. And you know, I've been given all the resources to do it, so there'll be nobody else to blame other than me if we don't get in there.
I don't even want to begin to think what the pressure of the final feels like for 90 minutes. I don't think anyone will sleep from Tuesday to Sunday morning.
Make or break time within this week. It's the biggest week of the club's history so far.
You know, before the game and that, you feel the butterflies, but that's the games you relish. That's the games you want to be involved in.
Was a 5, Louis.
It's put quite a peculiar feeling that you could see something could just end on Tuesday. We could, you know, for all the preparation, everything we've done, we could be out of it Tuesday.
That's not defensively, defending.
Well, obviously it's the night before the big game on Tuesday. It's a little bit strange because obviously we played them on Saturday. It'll be a fast and furious game. There won't be a great deal of football played in the first 20-25 minutes. It'll be really competitive. I hope that we've got a strong referee because you know there'll be a few tackles flying in. There always is on these kind of games.
Best you practice penalties because they often go to penalties, and best you supplement the squad with a large number of players because sure as eggs are eggs, you'll get injuries the week prior to the game, and we've done both of those things.
Marcus, well done. You drop off.
The big bonus is that we know the way they're going to play and they get from back to front as quick as they can. They play for set plays, play for long throw-ins, and that's the way they play. They're very direct, but they're very good at it. We got boys who, and we've got particularly a goalkeeper who can deal with that, and we can hopefully, catch them on the counter-attack.
Not defensively, defending wall in here. Play. Let's nail it. As soon as you're in possession, distribute it nice and early. Yeah? Not looking. Force it on them. As soon as it's gone past you, bust your gut to get in the box. Yeah? Bust your gut to get in the box. Force it on them. Play. Nice and early. Force it on them. Go.
The three forwards is going to be a big part in our team plan tomorrow. And with the pace we've got in two wide areas with Finn and Ferguson, that'll cause them real problems, and that's our strengths tomorrow night in the wide areas.
Just stop there a minute. Just stop there a minute. I guarantee we will kill them if we can just switch play like that. The fullbacks are key. They'll be out all day. They can get out all day. Have the confidence to play them, yeah? Well done.
Tuesday's match could mark the end of Wimbledon's season and mean promotion disappointment for a third consecutive year. Will their preparations pay off? The playoff semi-final coming up next.
I'm quite nervous.
The season means nothing if we don't win this game and the final.
If we're not flying out the blocks, then we'll be in trouble.
And we've got half an hour till kick-off. It's busy.
I'm feeling sick and excited.
Persistently raining. We're going to get very wet, but I don't care as long as we win.
You can change your house, you can change your car, you can change your wife, but you can't change your football team.
I'm a bit confident because I drank a few beers.
Because we've been here before and I'm feeling very sick.
So after almost 9 months of honest endeavour in their league matches, it now comes down to this, the playoff semi-finals, AFC Wimbledon against AFC Hornchurch. And I think it's safe to say we can expect a much more tense and dramatic encounter than the 1-1 draw the sides played out on Saturday. Corner then to AFC Hornchurch, played short into the path of Simon Parker, turns inside and lets the shot go, and that's a vital early touch of the ball for James Pullen at his near post. Well, much of the early play condensed inside the Dons half, but maybe a chance for them now to relieve the pressure somewhat. Ball played forward by Goodliff. Here's John Main now. Oh, but that's a disappointing pass though. He's looking for one of his colleagues, but it was intercepted there by AFC Hornchurch. Another chance for them to break forward down towards the left-hand side. Here's Chris Lee now, out towards the left. Dean Green, the goal scorer from Saturday, taking the ball on, but that's a fine sliding interception there by Jake LeBeau. Well, on the early balance of play, Hornchurch can certainly feel pleased with their endeavours so far. But they're always susceptible, though, to the counter-attack for the Dons, as we're seeing now. Here's Tony Finn, taking the ball on towards the left edge of the area, sliding a perfect ball through. Oh, it's Lewis Cumbers. It's his first goal back for the Dons, on loan from Gillingham. And with 11 minutes gone, could there be a more priceless effort from him? It's AFC Wimbledon 1, AFC Hornchurch 0. So having been very much in the ascendancy in the early stages, Hornchurch certainly won't be happy about being behind to a Dons team who scored with their first serious attack. And here come the Dons once again. John Main now. Plays the ball back to Tony Finn, the man who set up the opening goal. Still Finn, cutting in from the left-hand side and letting the shot go. Oh, but that's a disappointing finish. So here's Marcus Gale now for the Dons. There's a short pass forward for Tony Finn, who turns well away from Richard Goddard and slides a great ball down the left-hand side. Here's Lewis Cumbers now. Can Cumbers turn provider? Delivers a cross into the area. Oh, and in the end, it was a vital glancing header away from Donny Barnard. Dons now with a chance to exert more pressure on the Hornchurch defence. In comes a free kick from Garrard. It's Rob Kuhn with a towering header. Oh, and it was destined for the net, but for a fine fingertip save from Dale Brightly. So here's Ferguson now with a long throw for the Dons. Flicked on by Goodliffe. It's John Main. Oh, it's 2-0 to AFC Wimbledon. Half-time whistle, and that goal from John Main just 3 minutes before half-time has put the Dons very much in the driving seat and within touching distance of Saturday's playoff final. It's AFC Wimbledon 2, AFC Hornchurch 0. So the Dons kick off the second half in a great position, but as we've seen before, a half-time lead at home for them is no guarantee of victory, and they'll need to guard against complacency. James Pullen then with the kick forward towards Lewis Cumbers. He's beaten to it though by John Purdy. LeBeurle's attempted pass forward, in the end ricochets over to Garrard. Again though, the Hornchurch defence able to clear their lines, and in fact the ball's found its way all the way through to Chris Lee. Now Dean Green takes over. Running at the heart of the Dons defence, taking on Marcus Gale and a whole host of others. In the end the Dons only partially clear their lines, and now is a chance for Hornchurch. Cross comes in from the left-hand side, but in the end the attack comes to nothing. It's an easy claim for James Pullen. So the Dons' James Pullen gets his team moving forward as quickly as possible. Long goal kick from him out towards the right-hand side. It reaches John Main. Helped on then by Cumbers. Here's Steve Ferguson now. Great chance to burst into the area. He's got Cumbers and Finn away to his left. But Ferguson goes for goal. Oh, it's a vital save from the legs of Dale Brightly. And that would have been 3-0 and all over. Dale Brightly then with a free kick for AFC Hornchurch. 10 minutes into the second half, still the Dons leading by 2-0, but we've seen enough from Hornchurch to suggest that they're still very much in this game. So once again, some defending for the Dons to do from this free kick coming in from the left-hand side for Hornchurch. But it's the experienced, calm figure of Marcus Gale who gets the ball clear, then helped into the Hornchurch half by Ferguson. But in the end, it's played all the way back to Dale Brightly. But look at John Main here, looking to charge down the clearance, and that's exactly what he's done. And he's going to get on the end of it as well. Here goes Main, sizing up his opportunities, plays it across the 6-yard area. Oh, and he's so unlucky not to set up a chance for Ferguson. But what superb play there from John Main, really epitomising the spirit the Dons have shown this evening. Good ball down the line from John Main, looking for Tony Finn, but he's well shepherded there by John Purdy. Back to Dale Brightly. Oh, and another risky clearance from the Hornchurch keeper, and thankfully this time he had one of his teammates to bail him out. Still the Dons piling forward. Good challenge goes in there from Rob Quinn. Sets up a chance for Tony Finn now. Into the left side of the area. Sets himself up for a shot. Oh, and it was a fine challenge in the end from Mark Janney. Appeals for a penalty from some quarters, but nothing doing according to the referee. Real end-to-end stuff now here at Kingsmeadow. Ball now moves to the Dons penalty area. Dean Green now with a chance to get the shot away. Oh, and it's very well saved indeed by James Pullen at the second attempt. AFC Hornchurch still trailing by 2-0 with around a quarter of an hour to go, but they're still very much in this game. Here goes Mark Janney. Chance to deliver a low cross from the right, and it reaches Harry Elms, the substitute. Oh, and Harry Elms has turned sharply and fired Hornchurch right back into this game. And on the balance of play, it's no more than they've deserved. It's AFC Wimbledon 2, AFC Hornchurch 1. Another free kick then to AFC Hornchurch, taken by Dale Brightly. Pressure now really on the AFC Wimbledon defence and no margin for error whatsoever. But thankfully Tony Finn has managed to intercept a wayward pass. Chance now to bring the ball away down the left-hand side. Forward for John Main now, taking on Richard Goddard. Making his way into the area as well. Oh, John Main really making life difficult once again for Hornchurch keeper Dale Brightly. Here's Steve Ferguson now for the Dons, ever dangerous, making his way to the right-hand side of the area. Chance to play the ball back. Rob Quinn with a shot. Oh, and Lewis Cumbers tried manfully there to divert the ball into the goal, but it's just wide. Well, unbelievable tension here at Kingsmeadow as Hornchurch continue to press for an equaliser. Deep cross into the box from Purdy. Oh, and between them, James Pullen and Luke Goward have just about got the ball away. Ferguson now plays it forward, and now John Main. Hornchurch overcommitted forward, and now can Main punish them? And he takes on McFarlane and he beats him. Comes up against John Purdy now. Still Main takes on Purdy and also plays the ball beyond Dale Bridley. Oh, it's a fantastic goal. 3-1 to AFC Wimbledon. It's the second of the match for Main. And after 2 years of losing in the semi-finals, it's third time lucky this evening. AFC Wimbledon are in Saturday's playoff final. And what a fantastic individual goal from John Main. Well, that goal from John Main coming deep into stoppage time, and surely there isn't much left of it now. And there goes the final whistle. A night of glory for AFC Wimbledon. AFC Hornchurch, of course, more than played their part, but the Dons always had enough in the tank to see them off, and they now advance with menace to Saturday's playoff final.
So excited, I was so nervous at the same time. It was brilliant. When that third goal went in, I was just thinking, we've done it.
Well done, boys. Looks like we're going to Staines, boys. They're winning 2-0. Absolutely brilliant performance. Chuffed with it, and we know, I've told everybody as we come off, and you all know it, we ain't celebrating like Horsham. We're going to celebrate on Saturday if we earn the right to celebrate.
You can keep your Champions League, you can keep your Premier title. This game on Saturday is bigger than any cup final, any game anywhere else, as far as I'm concerned.
We have produced the goods tonight. One more match to go on Saturday, which we know is going to be tense.
John Main's goal at the end was absolutely awesome.
I got it just by the halfway line. I thought, I'll have a little run and go here, see what happens. And luckily enough, I scored.
We've had an up and down season, a bit of inconsistency sort of cost us a little bit this year, but you know, it's about 2 games.
We're not going to get carried away, can't, because it'd be foolish, so let's see us after Saturday.
We prepared properly for the biggest game of the year, and the only game that matters. It truly is the biggest game of the year now. It's not a manager speak, is it?
We've failed in the playoffs 2 years in a row. This is the biggest game in our history since we were reformed, so it's so important to us.
And we go into the final game of the season without an excuse in the world. And playoff finals, it's not about what players can technically turn it on, it's what players don't freeze, not giving them goals, fighting your bollocks off to make sure that we come out winners and doing the simple things right. That's enough, because we've got good enough players here. You match our 11 with their 11, we're better. And there isn't an excuse in the world. I don't want to offer an excuse. I will never offer an excuse, because we're going to win on Saturday.